Hey guys, what's going on? It's Hi, and I'm here to bring you another tutorial video of mine. This time around, we're going to explore how to install the firmware updates on the Astro A40 headset, most particularly the Mixamp Pro that comes with it. A while ago, I introduced a video that had a review of the A40 headset and then some issues I was having with it. Primarily, the microphone volume output was very low back in the PS3 days. And then about a month or two later, uh, Astro Gaming came up with a firmware update that essentially fixed that issue and boosted up the output volume, and people were able to hear me very well again. Um, this time around, I decided to show you the process of how to update the firmware uh, using my recording software on my computer, so that people who would have questions on how to update the firmware will be able to reference to this video and be able to try it on their own and hopefully be successful. Um, I did receive a lot of questions back in the day on how to do it, and unfortunately I didn't record that process at the time, but this time around I'm going to show you how to do it. And it's actually been a while since I've done any firmware updates. Basically, I still have the firmware update from my last video, and I'm going to update my Mixamp Pro to the latest version. And let's give it a whirl. All right, first we're going to go to astrogaming.com. I believe that is the site to go to. Yes, it is. All right, and looks like they revamped their site since I've last visited. So I am going to look down here and PS4 and Xbox One compatibility, learn more. I'm going to click on that picture there. All right. Tells you some news about compatibility. Since I have a PS4, I'm going to use the PS4 here. Tells you that headsets work well once the PS4 firmware 1.5 update's been applied to the console, and then the latest Astro firmware updates have been applied. I know it talks more about the A50s, but there is also an application for the A40 as well. So I'm going to click on the firmware update page. Again, I have an A40, so we're not looking at the A50 transmitter firmware or the headset or the Battlefield 4. Here it is. So the Mixamp Pro firmware. Okay, the latest release is last year of February 14th. I have not, like I said, my release date was actually I think 11 something. Let me actually check the previous releases and see when exactly I updated my firmware. We're going to go down to A40s here. I'm sorry, Mixamp Pro to be more specific. So the version 2863 was what originally came with it, and when I had bought it, I was experiencing issues with it, and this is when they came out with the 3168 version. It says here increase of outgoing chat volume and all that. So that worked for me. That's what I use, and I haven't upgraded since. So over a year later, they came out with another version, helps fix audio dropouts. And then finally, the latest version, which is almost a year ago, 3356, looks like it introduces some nice fixes here. And I'm gonna try and see if this helps improve things further. I really hope it doesn't degrade the Mixamp Pro previously, because right now it's working fine. But I kind of want to stay up to date with my drivers and technology and whatnot. So um, we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna plug in my Mixamp, and again, you can't see it because it's recording the video on the screen. So plug it in. All right, I'm hearing some driver thing. It says here already that the device is ready to use. Can I click on here? It says USB composite device, Astro Mixamp Pro, USB input device, ready to use. And by the way, I'm using Windows 7's Pro 64-bit, in case anyone was wondering what type of operating system I'm using. And the browser itself, I believe, is Internet Explorer 11. So You may have the same success with Firefox or Google Chrome, but I just wanted to be uh, safe as possible and just use Internet Explorer because I'm sure 9 out of 10 pages out there are very well used with Internet Explorer. Okay, so I'm going to download it and see where it's going to download. I'm going to say save as. Okay, I'm going to put it in my desktop here. Actually, let's put in documents. Okay, looks like it's been completed. So I'm going to actually open it up. Oh, how about this? First, I'll extract it, and then I'll open it up. So we go to File, Documents, Astro Updates. I'm going to unzip this, so extract to that folder. Open it up. Astro Updates. So open it up. Okay, it says it'll upgrade from a firmware 3168, which I had earlier, to 3356. Okay. And then I hear that the device kind of disconnects itself for a bit. Some flashing lights on the Mixamp here. Okay, it says device successfully updated. All right, that was simple enough, wasn't it? And now, what happens if I run it again? Will it detect that I have the latest firmware? Let's try it again. Okay, it says here that you're already on. This package will update your firmware from 3356 to 3356. So it looks like it worked out just fine. So close that out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Get back here. And you know what? I have a curiosity. Well, I don't want to try because I don't want to mess up my Mixamp Pro. But if anyone has ever tried to downgrade the firmware, I don't know if it allows you to. You know what? I just want to just uh, see what happens. I'm not going to actually execute it, but find out what ends up happening if I attempt it. All right, let's unzip it. Okay, 2198. Okay, so here this package will update your firmware from 3056 to 3198. Again, I'm not going to move forward with this. I am going to just leave it as is. Again, for experimental purposes, if you want to try it, and leave in the comment section what your experience was if you downgraded, if it applied that specific firmware and solely erased the other one, let me know. There's really no way for me to experiment this unless I had another Mixamp Pro as a spare and then didn't care about it. So this is my only one I have now, and I'm not looking to mess it up. But if I find out that this latest firmware update that I applied doesn't meet up to my expectations, then I will try to uh, downgrade the firmware back to the maybe the older one and see if that helps whatever issue I was experiencing at the time. And then I'll even create a follow-up video on that. Okay, well, that is all from me, guys. I really appreciate you listening to me. And just let me know if you have any questions. Leave in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. Really appreciate your support and look forward to working with you in the near future. Thanks. Bye.